Good morning or afternoon, Math 1s, whenever you're looking at this. We are clearing fractions today in order to solve for our variable. In this case, our variable is going to be z. So in order to clear fractions, we need to find what's called the least common denominator, or LCD. You may have heard of it as like the LCM as well. So just keep that in mind, which is the least common multiple. So we're looking at our denominators, which is 5 and 5. And so we're looking for the least common denominator of 5, all right, which means we're looking for multiples of 5. Well, just because I'm trying to make this super clear, our first multiple of 5 is actually 5. So that's what we're going to multiply both sides by, all right? So multiplying both sides by 5 is going to look like this. Okay. All right. And on this side, these 5s are just going to cancel, and I'm going to be left with z over here. However, on this side, the 5 actually has to be distributed everywhere. Otherwise, you're going to get in trouble. Okay. So we have 5 times z, which is going to give me 5z. And then 5 times 3/5 is 15/5. All right. Just so we can clean some things up. 15/5 is equal to 3. Some of you probably automatically did that in your head, which is fine. Okay, and then I want to move some things around so I can get a correct answer here. I am going to actually subtract 5z from both sides. Z. All right, and that's going to cancel over here. And I'm left with 3 equals, and then z minus 5z gives me negative 4z. And then I'm going to divide by negative 4 on both sides. So to get my final answer, I've got z equals negative 3/4. All right, that was question 1 that's on the Pear Deck. The next question that I'm going to do is actually question number 5 on the Pear Deck, and you'll find it's clearly labeled, refer to the video when you get there. Okay, oh, and I think I wrote it incorrectly, so let's write it correctly here, over 2. All right, so we have 2 fractions, and they're both on different sides of our equation. So we're going to want to clear those fractions out before we start solving. So again, least common denominator, all right? We have 2 as one denominator and 3 as the other. So we're going to go through our multiples of 2 and 3. So we've got first multiple of 2 is 2, first multiple of 3 is 3, next multiple of 2 is 4. The next one for 3 is 6, and then we've got 6, and then we have 9. Well, the first one that they have in common, even though it's not on the same spot, is 6. Okay, so that means we're going to multiply both sides by 6. Just going to distribute that 6 to everything on both sides of my equation. 6 times 5/2 is going to give me 30 y halves, and then 6 times 9 is going to give me negative 54, sorry. And then we've got 6 times 2/3 y, which is going to give me 12y over 3, and then 6 times 2, which is going to give me 12, plus 12 here. We'll switch colors. All right, let's just clean things up. 30 halves is 15, so I got 15y minus 54 equals 12 thirds is 4, so I have 4y plus 12. And let's get our y's on the same side. Just to make things a little simpler, I'm going to subtract 4y from both sides because 4y is smaller than 15y, and it keeps my numbers positive. So I'm going to get 11y minus 54 equals 12. And I'm going to add 54 to both sides. Plus 54 plus 54 cancels over here. I get 11y equals 66. Ooh, weird 6. And now I'm going to divide by 11. And I get y equals 6.